In 1867, Kansas State University held its first commencement. 3 women and 2 men graduated that year. As the first land-grant university in the nation, this fledgling university had a vision of providing innovative education to all people. That early vision has continued through to the present, with over 250 majors and a diverse student body, including students from all 50 states and more than 100 countries. Becoming one of the nation's top 50 public research universities by 2025 is today's vision for tomorrow. With academic programs among the best in the nation and professors who are leaders in their fields, Kansas State University is an international leader in teaching, learning, service, and research. Today's graduates join over 200,000 alumni who are proud to call K-State their alma mater. Congratulations, and thank you to all those who have supported them through their undergraduate experience at Kansas State University.
Please be seated. Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you today to the commencement ceremonies for the Kansas State University College of Engineering. My name is Craig Wanklin, and I serve as an Assistant Dean for the College of Engineering. Commencement is an exciting time for the faculty and staff of Kansas State University. We all experience a sense of great satisfaction that these outstanding graduates are moving on to fulfill their professional goals, on to exciting careers in the service of society in this state, this country, and the world. We are all enormously proud of them and have high expectations for their future. Before we start on our program today, I would like to make a few introductions. Please recognize our musicians, the Kansas State University Student Brass Quintet. Let me also recognize the members of the platform party and faculty. Please hold your applause until the end. On my far right, your left, Dr. Bob Stokes, Head of Civil Engineering. Dr. James Edgar, Head of Chemical Engineering. Dr. Joe Harner, Head of Biological and Agricultural Engineering. Professor Ray Young, Head of Architectural Engineering and Construction Science and Management. Ethan Pauls, Senior in Electrical Engineering and our student singer for today. Sue Barsamian, Senior Vice President and General Manager, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise Security Products, and our commencement speaker for today. Dr. Darren Dawson, Dean of the College of Engineering. On my far left, your right, Dr. Bill Dunn, Head of Mechanical and Nuclear Engineering. Dr. Brad Kramer, Head of Industrial and Manufacturing Systems Engineering. Dr. Scott Deloach, Interim Head of Computing and Information Sciences. Dr. Don Gruenbacher, Head of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Brad Seidner, Senior Vice President and COO of the K-State Alumni Association. Ryan Pakta, Senior in Mechanical Engineering and our student speaker for today. Dr. Betty Grauer, Assistant Dean of the College of Engineering. Dr. Noel Scholes, Associate Dean of the College of Engineering. Our marshals are Dr. Ronaldo McGearing, Dr. Emily Dringenberg, and Assistant Dean Andy Fund. Would all faculty members of the College of Engineering in attendance at this ceremony please stand? Please recognize these individuals with a round of applause. I would like to call Ethan Pauls, Senior in Electrical Engineering, to sing our national anthem. Please stand.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, those broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. The College of Engineering has enjoyed truly outstanding students over the years, and this class is no exception. All students who have survived the rigors of studies in our engineering, construction science, computer science, and information systems programs deserve recognition because they are very talented. This evening, we identify a number of exceptional students for special recognition. We first recognize our summa cum laude graduates who have earned a 3.95 or higher cumulative GPA on a scale of 4.0. This year, we have 11. Would the following students stand and remain standing? William Baldwin, Christopher Christensen, Stephen Fleming, Ben Cam, Jacob Lindquist, Ryan Pakta, Ethan Pauls, Zhao Jung Sung, Alex Vasky, Benjamin Williams, and Tanner Wolf. Let's congratulate our summa cum laude graduates. Please be seated. Magna cum laude graduates are those graduates who have earned from a 3.85 to a 3.949 cumulative GPA. This semester we have 29. Would the following students stand and remain standing? Greg Alba, Gabriella Armendariz, Bryce Boyer, Josiah Carey, Adam Adler, Maxwell Erdwin, Henry Falk, Thomas Feldhausen, Sarah Getmeyer, Christopher Goodow, Jason Grosshart, Jordan Heinen, Austin Yeager, McKinney Kella, Elizabeth Kazar, Kevin Klein, Joseph Lohman, David Meyer, Caleb Mitchell, Simon Novelli, Yadira Porras, Jordan Reisinger, Jared Schaefer, Spencer Sperling, Matt Webb, Ethan Wells, Adam Wilkerson, Jared Yost, and Ichao DeJong. Let's congratulate our magna cum laude graduates, all 29 of them. Please be seated. Cum laude graduates have earned from a 3.75 to a 3.849 cumulative GPA. This semester we have 18. Would the following students stand and remain standing? Michelle Bennett, Christopher Donnelly, Caitlin Ford, Marilyn Grable, Tristan Greaves, Jared Gross, Richard Habib, Julia Hiltz, Nathan Hines, Nikki Clausen, Thomas Moretta, Jessica Nicholson, William Radenberg, Scott Sheets, Margaret Spangler, Nathan Block, Daniel Vogt, Daniel Weisenberger. Let's congratulate our cum laude graduates. Please be seated. I must recognize one more important group before we move on to the rest of the program. Graduates, you see around you many people who have helped you, supported you, and encouraged you over the time that you have pursued your education. These supporters include your parents, spouses, and children, your entire families, and your friends. Graduates, please stand. Please stand. And join me in giving your loved ones a big and well-deserved round of applause. Please be seated. At this time, Ryan Pakta, senior in mechanical engineering, will present the challenge to the graduating class. Ryan?
Thank you, Dean Dawson. I'm honored to be up here today addressing my fellow classmates and their friends and families. Hopefully, everyone here can take away at least one positive thing from the items that I'm going to speak on today. Now, if you're expecting a talk laden with famous quotes or some reference to a Dr. Seuss poem we've heard 1,000 times, then I'm sorry to disappoint. I instead want to reminisce on our past years here at K-State, as well as focus on the bright futures that is in front of each and every one of us. We need to focus on the promises of tomorrow, but can never forget the memories of our past. Many of us began our journey here at K-State 4 or 5 or maybe 6 years ago, and throughout that time, we've been witness to some amazing things happening within our college and throughout the entire university. I once heard a rumor that every time someone mentions K-State 2025, President Scholes would give them $1. So I'm hoping that Interim President Myers will continue on with this, as I wanted to throw a plug in for the amazing advancements that this college has made in light of this goal. We at the College of Engineering are at the forefront of this plan to become one of the top 50 public research universities by 2025. Many of you here today, faculty, students, and graduates, have played a large role in helping the College of Engineering be the driving force of this 2025 goal. I also want to thank President Scholes and First Lady Dr. Noel Scholes for all they have done for this college and for the university as a whole. I wish you both the best of luck as you begin your next part of your professional journey. As I started classes at K-State, alongside many of you, the nation was facing one of the largest recessions in recent history. Jobs were being cut, many struggled to find work, and the career outlook for many college grads was dismal. But even during this trying time, graduates from the College of Engineering saw little decline in hiring, with many disciplines hiring more than ever before. This positive job outlook was one thing that drew me and many others to attend Kansas State University and earn a degree from the College of Engineering. Now, getting a degree from the College of Engineering has not been easy, and I'm sure that all the graduates here can attest to that. But I hope that each of you realize it's worth it. Our degrees are now some of the most valuable you can earn. We often take for granted that every year we have hundreds of companies flocking to K-State to try and snatch up some of the best graduate and undergraduate engineering students in the country. This is a testament to the outstanding education we have all received, and for the need for a highly qualified workforce ready to confront the problems of modern society. Over the past few years, our class has seen enrollment skyrocket within our college. A degree from the College of Engineering is the degree of the 21st century, and people are starting to figure that out. We will be the leaders of tomorrow, but not necessarily in the roles that you may see yourself doing today. Out of all of the S&P 500 company CEOs, the highest number of them have the very same degrees that we are receiving today. And another fact that as graduates, I'm sure we are all excited to hear, is that the highest number of millionaires in this country, compared to all other degrees, have a degree in an engineering field. Now guys, that could be us someday. How cool is that to think about? But 20 years from now, whether you're the CEO of that big company or even if you're still just living in your parents' basement, you're not going to remember that grade you got on some test. What you will remember is all the memories and friends that you have created throughout your years here. Don't lose sight of these friendships, and never forget all those nights in Aggieville. I recently spoke with an industry professional who told me that now that I'm graduated, I'm finally ready to start learning engineering. And this is so true of our field. Our degrees are designed to teach us how to think, solve, react, discover, and create. Whichever career you seek out, you will learn more on the job in the first 6 months than you may have learned during your entire tenure here at K-State. And along with that experience comes many opportunities will you fail? We've all experienced failure. Now, some maybe more than others, but it is a fact of life, and you are going to fail. But it's how you react to that failure that defines you. You need to learn from your mistakes and the mistakes of others, and that is how you will ultimately achieve success. It is from this point that we are to take our steps into the real world and begin to draw our own map. Now, don't let anyone else draw it for you. Define yourself, do the unexpected, break the mold, and take the path less traveled. There's nothing stopping you. But don't spend time trying to find the perfect opportunity, because you might just miss the right one. My last remark to you is a simple one. Live it up. Enjoy every moment of every day. One thing that I strongly embrace in my life is positivity. And with positivity comes happiness. It's not about a specific situation that may make you happy, but it's how you view these different situations in a positive manner that will truly define your happiness. Being happy is not an action, but a state of mind. Find those ways in your life that bring you joy and pass that happiness on to others. No matter what the circumstance, there is always something to be positive about. And that view on life will lead to many years of happiness for you and everyone around you. Happiness truly is contagious. I want to thank all of you here for putting up with us graduates during our countless hours of studying and homework, all for the purpose of getting right here where we are today. Graduates, this may seem like an end, but really, this is just the beginning. Go out, work hard, be happy, live it up, and don't forget all those memories you made and the people you've met. I hope everyone has a great evening and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. That was a great job. We are here tonight to bestow degrees on the candidates, but we are also to give you one last message and send you out in the world. And the best way to give you that one last message and send you out in the world is to hear from someone who has been right there in your shoes. Someone that's been out in the world in a really big way. And that is really our commencement speaker, Sue Barsamian. Sue has serious street credibility. She obtained a Bachelor's of Science with honors in electrical engineering from K-State and completed her postgraduate studies at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich, Switzerland. She worked her way up from an entry-level engineering position to Senior Vice President and General Manager of Security Products at Hewlett-Packard. In her new management role, Sue recently delivered the HP Protect keynote address that focused on the new future for the security group at HP after it split into two companies. For her professional accomplishments, she received the Silicon Valley Tribute to Women in Industry Award. But in spite of all her accomplishments, Sue would tell you that she never imagined herself up speaking to you today, because that's just the way she is. And in spite of all of her personal and professional obligations, Sue has remained a lifelong Wildcat. She is currently serving on the College of Engineering Advisory Council and is chairman of the Board of Directors for the National Action Council for Minorities in Engineering. And most significantly, in recognition of her professional accomplishments and her service to K-State, Sue was inducted into the K-State Engineering Hall of Fame in 2005. Engineers and scientists, join me in welcoming one of our own, Sue Barsamian.
Well, good evening and congratulations, class of 2016 College of Engineering graduates. It's great to be with you guys today. And welcome to all the families and friends of these incredible students. Without your support and encouragement, I'm certain that many of these soon-to-be graduates would not be here today. Your presence at graduation today and on the live video stream is just another great gift to your graduate. You're truly showing them that what they do and what they've accomplished matters. Now, graduates, from my perspective, It was only the other day that I was sitting where you are now. And I also know that from your perspective, it seems like I must have been sitting there about 100 years ago. Jot down a note for yourself. In the future, you know you're getting older when the dean asks you to be the commencement speaker at graduation. So I graduated in electrical engineering from K-State in 1981. And again, from your perspective, that's simply some year that is prior to the year you were born. So it's just a number. I could tell you who was president, I could tell you what was happening in the news at that time, but that would have little relevance. Let me try to paint a picture that makes a little bit more sense for you guys. In 1981, there was no Facebook, no Twitter, no Snapchat, no Instagram, no texting, and even no email. Totally unbelievable, right? We didn't even have mobile phones. The first very basic handheld phone came out 2 years later and could only make basic phone calls. In 1981, there was no World Wide Web. That would take another 10 years. Except for a few hobbyists, no students had seen a desktop computer. No one had even heard of a little company in Seattle that was calling itself at the time Microsoft. IBM introduced the first PC later in the year, running a totally new thing called MS-DOS. Because of that, they actually say that 1981 is the year that people discovered the backslash key. We listened to recorded music on vinyl records or cassette tapes. We took photos on film that took a week to develop, and we called home using a payphone that was mounted on the wall. And the list goes on and on and on. So what's the point of this? It's not about what we didn't have then, but just look at what we have now. A lot has happened since my graduation from K-State, and much, if not most, of the progress in our lives has been driven by engineering graduates just like you. Now, I don't know how the world will look when you're my age, but I can guarantee you that the pace of change will be even greater in the coming years. This will be simply a thrilling ride. And I hope you are as excited as I am to see what you do in the next 35 years. Your degree today from this really great university gives you a first-class ticket to enter the ride. Now it's up to you to make it matter. The ticket gets you in, but you have to make it matter. Now, generally, in my experience, speakers at these commencements will tell you, go embark on your journey and follow your passion. Okay, I don't disagree, but what if sitting here today, you actually don't know what that passion is? I certainly didn't. I was originally planning to attend KU, but when I took a bus tour from Wichita to visit K-State, I fell in love with this place, and I knew immediately that it was special. And when it came time to choose a major, I simply wanted to pursue a degree that gave me the most flexibility to get a job, maybe pay off my student loans, and start the journey. I knew I wanted the excitement of a fast-growing, dynamic industry with a wide variety of options that would hopefully help me to find my passion. And even more so at the time, a degree that would help set a young woman apart from the norm. So for me, a degree in electrical engineering gave me entry into the really broad world of high tech. But honestly, beyond that, I really didn't know. So graduates, if you're sitting there without a clue about where you want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years, believe me, you're not alone. And that part really doesn't matter right now. It doesn't. Your career won't be a straight line. It will be a series of twists and turns, but you're going to learn a tremendous amount from each. I moved to Silicon Valley. I had a variety of entry-level jobs in engineering and customer service, and in each role I found out what I loved to do and possibly, more importantly, what I did not like to do. And believe me, there are many jobs in electrical engineering that I am not very well suited for. But I dove in with every ounce of my energy and focus. And I was determined in each role to make it matter and hopefully to find my passion. And along the way, something amazing happened. I discovered that I was actually looking at it all wrong, because it started out all about me and making it matter to me and to my career. And I discovered that you really find your passion when you create real value, when you make it matter to others, when you make it matter to the world. So I found my passion. In fact, I found many passions, from helping to shape the early world of local area networks, to creating some of the first internet search engines, to fighting cyber criminals like I do today, and helping to keep the digital world we live in safe. The degrees you leave here with today will unlock a lifetime of opportunities for each of you. If we even tried to predict what the world would look like in 35 years, we would definitely get it wrong. But you're going to shape it, and you're going to figure it out. You will all make it matter. So jump into your first job with gusto and exceed expectations. Suddenly, doors will start to open for you. New doors, new projects, new opportunities. In every company, in every role, and in every assignment, just make it matter. You'll find yourself heading down a path towards that which you will enjoy the most. Somewhere on that road is the intersection of passion and contribution. I can safely say it probably won't happen quickly, but I can guarantee it will become clear over time. And as you progress in your upcoming careers, don't forget about all that K-State provided to get you here and the great friendships you've made with this outstanding faculty. While I've lived a very long time in California, I still feel a very strong and special bond to the K-State College of Engineering. It's provided me with lifelong friends and mentors, like Dr. Don Lenhart, who has remembered my wedding anniversary with a handwritten card every day for 29 years. And it just so happens today is my anniversary, and I got my card hand-delivered today. So thank you, Don. So I still come back to campus once or twice per year, and I really encourage you all to do the same. Come back to visit with your professors. Email them, text them, ask them for advice when you're stuck, send them updates on your jobs, and I know, without a doubt, they would love to regularly hear from each of you and to track your progress, and I am sure they're all nodding behind me right now. So just don't let your relationship with the College of Engineering end here at graduation. And it goes without saying, follow the cats no matter where you are in the world. So in closing, this is the end of one exciting phase of your life. That's true. But you'll soon be holding in your hand a degree that is fundamental to shaping our future world. It's time for you to start your journey, and I can't wait to watch what unfolds. But first, get your diploma. Absolutely give big hugs to each and every one of your friends and family. Spend some time celebrating all the hard work you've done to get here, and then go out there and make it matter. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Sue. We have a small token of appreciation. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Brad Seidner, Senior Vice President and COO of the K-State Alumni Association. Brad?
Well, good evening, graduates, and again, welcome, family and friends. Well, on behalf of the Kansas State Alumni Association, representing over 180,000 living graduates at Kansas State, we'd like to offer our congratulations on this special accomplishment here this evening. We are also here to welcome you into a new relationship with your alma mater. Our mission at the Alumni Association is to lead and inspire lifelong involvement that will benefit Kansas State University and all members of our Wildcat community. I'd like to share 3 of our core values that guide us in our mission to keep you connected to K-State. The first value is link. The Alumni Association provides the lifelong link that alumni depend on to remain connected to your university. You can stay in touch through hundreds of alumni activities across campus, across the country, and even internationally. Another value is tradition. Today you will likely celebrate some K-State traditions, such as singing the alma mater, or maybe stopping to take the KSU photo on your favorite spot on campus. And the third value is purple. Yes, that's right, K-State purple. Because for us K-Staters, purple is more than a color. It's a symbol of pride and connection. Because when you see somebody wearing K-State purple or the K-State class ring, or showing off their PowerCat license plate on their vehicle, you immediately feel that sense of family. I'd also like to share that in recognition of your graduation, your College of Engineering and the Alumni Association are providing you with a 1-year membership in the Alumni Association, and we hope you'll always be an active member. K-State alumni are among the most loyal in the nation. In fact, you are now part of one of the top 5 alumni associations in the nation for the percentage of graduates that are members. That loyalty is shared worldwide by generations of K-Staters that have the same passion for K-State that you feel today as you earn your degree from one of the finest universities in the nation. The Alumni Association was also pleased to present to you this evening an exclusive alumni business card holder. And we hope you enjoy it, and as you go through life and your addresses change and your titles change, please keep us updated because we want to make sure that you always stay connected to your K-State family. Again, congratulations on this special achievement here tonight. Be proud of your university, wear your purple with pride, and as always, let's go K-State!
Thank you, Brad. We will now have the presentation of graduates and conferral of degrees. Each department head, as introduced before, will present the degree candidates from their respective departments. The audience should feel free to applaud the candidates as they are recognized.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Architectural Engineering and the Bachelor of Science in Construction Science and Management please rise? Will faculty members Ray Buell, Shannon Caspear, Jim Goddard, Fred Hasler, and Bill Zhang please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in Architectural Engineering, Thomas David Adams. Fatima Ashraf. Caitlin Beatty. Caitlin Elizabeth Beeman. Christopher Michael Boland. Cody G. Campbell. Spencer Kyle Combs. Emma Ray Giles. Christopher Brandon Goodale, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Grunder. Dallas Levi Hare. Parker Manning Hall. Jacob Christian Lindquist, summa cum laude. Quan Ting Lin. John Michael Murphy. Grant James Fultner. Jacob William Schrick. Jenna Marie Shaw. Margaret Alice Wagner. Colin Patrick Wheeler. Bo Wong Leo Yu. Okay. With degrees in construction science and management, Jia An. Levi Allen Azeltine. Brendan Chad Daniel Buchanan. Colin Allen Depew. Hunter Elliott. Henry Cahill Falk, magna cum laude. Jake Michael Frazier. Elias William Grant. Mark Thomas Griffin. Jordan Franklin Heinen, magna cum laude. Ross Anthony Henry. Emily Marie Crompy. Scott Robert Martin. Kane Robert Peters. Jonathan David Reed. Eric David Rogowski. Gregory Charles Stahlbaumer. Daniel Lewis Vogt, cum laude. Hong Pan Yang. Hai Yu, senior.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Biological Systems Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Dan Flippo, Mi Hay, Stacy Hutchinson, and Lisa Wilkins please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in Biological Systems Engineering, Chloe Teresa Boudreau, secondary major Biological Engineering. Garrett Raymond Cates. Sean Robert Clary. Jade Amelia Dawn Edmonds, secondary major Natural Resources and Environmental Science. Jared L. Gross, cum laude. Alexa Lauren Jacobs. Aaron Jeffrey Jenkins. Peter Jacob Masters, secondary major Natural Resources and Environmental Science. Jordan Daniel Reisinger, magna cum laude. Blake Jeffrey Rumbaugh, secondary major Biological Engineering. Margaret Jane Spangler, cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Larry Glasgow, Keith Hone, and Ben Liu please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in chemical engineering, Iyad Tariq Aldakil. Rachel Page Allen. Umaru Faruku Amadu. Hussein Dakil M. Al-Sada. Reggiani Irina Boreus. Michelle Carmen Bennett, cum laude. Joshua W. Benton. Zachary Donovan DeHart. Stephen C. Fleming, summa cum laude. Erica Imelda Flores Duarte. Tristan James Greaves, cum laude. Jason Glenn Grossart, magna cum laude. Zachary D. Haverkamp. Colin Wayne Hilk, secondary major biological engineering. Julia Ann Hiltz, cum laude. Kai Michael Junt. Sarah Joy Keffer. Elizabeth Ann Kezar, magna cum laude. Whoops. Corey T. Kipp. Nikki Lynn Clausen, cum laude. Austin Davis Krug. Ivania Lopez Salazar. David Jeremiah Madden. Ani Louise Meyer, secondary major biological engineering. Ahmad Muais. Patrick Nelson O'Connor. Brockway Douglas Porter. William Oliver Radenberg, cum laude. Matthew Ryan Reynolds. Parker Christian Robb. Joseph Michael Resnicki. Scott Daniel Sheets, cum laude. Janae Nicole Tate. Lucas Anthony Vaca. Nathan James Vlock, cum laude. Kevin Allen Von Felt. Benjamin Douglas Williams, summa cum laude. Parker Nathaniel Williams. Hunter Keith Wilson. Jason Shue, secondary major biological engineering. Sho Oliver Yen. Yichao Zhang, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Desanayaka, Writing, and Paramaswaran please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in civil engineering, Ahmad Al-Arbash. Miriam Ahmad Al-Hindi. Caleb Richard Brewer. Wing Chun Chow. Christopher Michael Christensen, summa cum laude. Jacob Cronenwet. Jack Reed Cunningham IV. Rachel Renee Louise Enns. Catherine Ann Floyd. Christopher James Gable. Joshua Michael Ginther. Shane Douglas Goff. Claudia Gonzalez. Eric Wayne Hamilton. Ali Anwar Hayate. Gerald Anthony Holsing. Garrett Martin Kaus. Rick H. Horvick. Hanan Liu. Luis M. Miguel. Colton Reed Miller. Caleb Bernard Mitchell, magna cum laude. Benjamin Gilbert Nye. Jacob Christian Paperi. Dustin Chief Pamanavon. Yadira Alejandra Horace Zaragoza, magna cum laude. Dalton Ray Signer. Sergio Antonio Valenzuela. Second Lieutenant Andrew John Van Holland. Kyle Trent Weldon. Adam Nicholas Wilkerson, magna cum laude. Jared Christopher Yost, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering and the Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Dwight Day, Andre Risch, and Steve Warren please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in computer engineering, Youssef Al-Shamlan. Richard Thomas Habib, cum laude. Austin Nicholas Haverkamp. Skylar Wyman Cole James. John Matthew Jones. Derek Keith Matthews with degrees in computer engineering and electrical engineering. Carlos Nathaniel Tupaz II. Taylor Whitaker. Hayden Michael Zimmerman. With degrees in electrical engineering, Tanzila Ahmed. Michael A. Bonowitz. Anthony Lawrence Bucero. Josiah Carey, magna cum laude. Brian Lewis Chambers. Adam Christopher Ayler, magna cum laude. Peter Samuel Fairchild. Ryan Fearborn. Sarah Getmeyer, magna cum laude. Darren Wilson Hayes. Rachel Noel Kolb. Connor Evan Kraus. Armando Marquez. Rahul Paul. Ethan Mark Pauls, summa cum laude. David Levi Plenert. Louis Gabriel Ribeck. Connor Blake Rogie. Stephanie Ray Roynan. David Arlen Schell with degrees in electrical and industrial engineering. Jacob Gray Sobring. Jo Cheong Soong, summa cum laude. Andrew Thomas Stevens with degrees in computer engineering and electrical engineering. Austin Wesley White. David Wayne Wilson. Ji Xiong Shu Sr.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and the Bachelor of Science in Information Systems please rise? Will faculty members Dan Andreessen, Doina Karaja, and William Hsu please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in computer science, Mohammed Khalid M. Asayati. William James Baldwin III, summa cum laude. David Edwin Barnes III. Alexander Joseph Beam. Joseph Bennett. Maxwell James Erdwin, magna cum laude. Kyle Evans. Austin David Green. James Dean Howes. McKenna Renee Kelly, magna cum laude. Alexander Michael Nisus. Simon Trent Novelli, magna cum laude. Sean Patrick Pino. Jacob Lynn Pruitt. Joshua Pierce Vanderleest. Matthew S. Webb, magna cum laude. With degrees in information systems, Gannon Taylor Heiting. David William Meyer, magna cum laude. Jared Dean Schaefer, magna cum laude.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Margaret Reese, Jessica Hierstam, and Peter Zhang please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in industrial engineering, Ghazi Faisal Alanezi. Sawad Bader Al-Faraj. Gabriela Armendariz, magna cum laude. Leopoldo Boworquez, Jr. Ava Christine Clark. Gabrielle Renee Dillinger. Pablo Daniel Dominguez. Cade Gregory Ensley. Caitlin Jane Ford, cum laude. Evan John Fenton. Aaron Mark Frith. Paulo Miguel Gomez Salinas. Mary Lynn Griebel, cum laude. Colton Gage Grillett. Weston Cody Grove. Andrea Lynn Hopkins. Emmett Douglas Hull. Nathan John Hutchison. Austin Alexander Yeager, magna cum laude. Alana Renee Kelly. Joseph Michael Lower. Catherine Francis McDermott. Alex Burnham Newell. Jessica Mary Nicholson, cum laude. Alex Joseph Nottingham. Chinna James Padmanabhan. Oriana Prato Gonzalez. Jermaine Tyre Roan. Eric John Rogler. Adam John Ronnebaum. Joseph Thomas Seidel. Kara Lynn Veith. Cody William Weems. Brock Matthew Wilkins.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering please rise? Will faculty members Terry Beck, Amy Betts, James Chen please rise to greet the graduates? Dean Dawson, it is with distinct honor and pleasure that I present these candidates for the conferral of their degrees.
With degrees in mechanical engineering, Alexander Charles Ackley. Abdul Rahman Fahad Al-Thafiri. Abdullah Ahmed Al-Hunayan. Gregory Paul Alba, magna cum laude. Colton Ray Anderson. Jared Ray Arnett. Ahmed Shihab Ashkenani. Jared Keith Baker. Todd Henry Beyer. Stephen David Bish. Kimberly Leah Bogner. Bryce Justin Boyer, magna cum laude. Sarah Jane Briggs. David Isaac Chapman. Ian David Dara. Cameron Thomas Dawson Jr. Philip Dwayne Dix. Henry Wolfgang Falk. Thomas Aaron Feldhausen, magna cum laude. Grant Anthony Farrell. Brian David Figger. Tyler Reed Fisher. Christian Ford. Cesar Crisostomo Garcia. Grant Wesley Hobletal. Graham Taylor Heidi. Jace W. Hoberite. Ryan Andrew Huber. Kyle Allen Jennings. Benjamin Kameen Cam, summa cum laude. Kevin Daniel Klein, magna cum laude. Benjamin David Cook. Scott Kenneth Cook. Derek Henry Kelzer. Ryan Paul Lansden. Diego Larimore. Yu Sien Lim. Jordan Randall Lindstrom. Buddy Lee Lisk. Luke Allen Madden. Chad Anthony Mansilis. Adam Massey. Brian William McDonald. Carson Douglas Merkel. Adam Michael Molliker. Corbin Cray Moore. Bradley Daniel Morgan. Evan Kyle Morris. Duck H.M. Wynn. Daniel Mark Nichols. Mason Daniel Oberhoy. Michael Alexis Omana. Ryan Michael Pakta, summa cum laude. Paige Teresa Pasafero. Thomas Christopher Patry. Benjamin Lee Peterson. Michael Paul Pfeiffer. Win Pham. Kendall Dane Poe. Sean Patrick Quinn. Richard Merton Robinson. Brian Patrick Roletter. Carl Ray Rosenwald. Tyler Joseph Rusher. Tyler Matthew Schmitz. Robert Luke Schnefke. Devin Russell Simmons. Tyler Scott Singleton. Colton Taylor Smith. Joshua David Smith. Spencer Jordan Sperling, magna cum laude. Patrick Wayne Stegman. Ryan Joseph Strawler. Jordan Neil Strunk. Eric David Studley. Angela Marie Cesny. Benjamin Drew Toman. Nicholas Aaron Van Camp. Hai Ton Bo Lee. Feng Wan. Matthew William Weisbrod. Casey Bud Weiser. Ethan Jefferson Wells, magna cum laude. Richard J. Wells. Keith James Welchel. Brett Carl Williams. Thomas Hennigan Wintersheet. Tanner William Wolf, summa cum laude. Andrew David Miles Wolford.
Graduates, please rise. By the authority of the people of Kansas and the Kansas Board of Regents, and upon recommendation by the faculty, and upon completion of all degree requirements, I am pleased to confer upon you the respective degrees that you have earned at Kansas State University. You may move your tassel from the right to the left. Please remain standing while I call Assistant Dean Betty Grau to the podium. Graduates, please turn to page 61 of your commencement program and recite the K-State Engineers Pledge with her.
Please join me in the Engineers Pledge. As a graduate of the College of Engineering, I pledge to give the utmost performance, to participate in honest enterprise, to live and work according to the laws of humanity and the highest standards of professional conduct, to place service before profit, the honor and standing of the profession before personal advantage, and the public welfare above all other consideration. In humility and with the need for divine guidance, I make this pledge. Please remain standing. I'd like to call Ethan Pauls back to the podium to lead us in the K-State alma mater. The words can be found on page 3 in your program. Please rise.
I know a spot that I love full well. 'Tis not in forest nor yet in dell. Ever it holds me in magic spell. I think of thee, alma mater. KSU will carry the banner high. KSU, long, long may the colors fly. Loyal to thee, thy children will swell the cry. Hail, 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 alma mater.
Graduates and faculty, please remain standing. Guests, please be seated. Graduate and faculty, please remain standing. At this time, we want to take a group photo. So graduates, please hold the K-State Engineering poster that you received just below your face, and we're going to take a group photo. Faculty on the front rows, you can sit down so we can see the graduates. Please be seated. Guests, family, friends, graduates, I have some instructions before we begin the recessional. The graduates are going to follow the marshals up the steps to exit the Coliseum at the top of the steps. When we get all the graduates out onto the concourse along with their guests and families, it gets very crowded. So to make sure that all of our new graduates can get out the doors at the top and are able to safely exit, it's important that the audience remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the Coliseum and are out on the concourse. Faculty, graduates and faculty, please rise. On behalf of the College of Engineering, I want to let you know how proud we are of you. We know what a great accomplishment this is, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2016.